Okay, how do we multiply and simplify fractions? There's two schools of thought about how to simplify. One is just simply multiplying straight across and then simplifying later. So let's say we do that. 4 times 1 is 4. 7 times 4 is 28. And then you would just simplify. Some would say, well, they're both even, so I want to divide by 2 and get 2 over 14. And because they're even again, I would just divide this by 2 again and get 1/7. And that's fine. And that's definitely one way of doing it. Okay, you could have said divided by 2, you could divide it by 4 here and divided by 4 here and get 1/7. But either way, you multiply first, then you simplify later. Another school of thought is to simplify beforehand. So if you notice something between these two 4s, both 4s have something, they have something in common. Obviously, they're both factors of 4. You can divide this by 4, and you can divide this by 4. Instead of multiplying by 4 now, because we got to divide it out later, go ahead and just divide it out now. So so how many times can 4 go into 4? Well, 4 can go into 4 one time. How many times can it go into itself? Well, obviously once. Okay, 1 times 1 is 7 times 1 is 7. Okay, and so that's another way of doing it, is simplifying beforehand. Either way, you get to the same answer. Okay, look at number 2. 2, same type of problem. The only difference is I added a 1 here to show you a mixed number. Okay, it's nothing we can do here. We can leave that alone. But for this, we're going to change that to an improper fraction. Okay, you can't solve it the way it is. You can't just multiply straight across. So what we're going to do is we're going to change 1 4/7 to an improper fraction. So you remember, multiply the divisor times the whole number, then add your numerator. You kind of go in a clockwise rotation. So 7 times 1 is 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. So this is going to equal 11 over 7. All right. Now we can multiply 1/4 to it. There's no common factor. Okay. So you're going to multiply straight across. 11 over 28. Can't simplify 11 over 28. There's nothing that you can divide into 11 and 28 at all. There's nothing. They don't have anything that's common. There's no common factor between 11 and 28. So you're going to leave that alone. That's as simplified as you can get on number 2. Okay, 3. So 3, same thing. You're going to convert. You can't multiply these two the way they are. You have to change those into an improper fraction. Okay, we've done this before, so this is going to be 11 over 7. Okay, we haven't done this one yet. So 4 times 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So this is going to be 5 over 4. Okay. Nothing we can do to simplify it. We don't need to simplify this. We just multiply straight across. 55 over 28. Now on this one, because the top number, the numerator, is larger than the denominator, this is going to be what we call an improper fraction. So how many times can 28 go into 55? Once, right? So let's do that over here so we can kind of see what's going on here. So 28 goes into 55 one time. Subtract. And then you'll get 17 left over. I'm sorry, 27 left over. And then that's it. So 1 remainder 27. We're not going to convert this to a decimal. We're going to leave it alone. We're going to leave it like a fraction. So this is going to be 1. 1's your whole number. 27 is going to be your new numerator. And you're going to keep the 28 as your denominator. That's your divisor. So that's going to be it. You can't simplify that. That's as far as you can go. Number 4. Again, you can multiply straight across. Okay, or you can simplify beforehand. Does 5 and 55 have anything in common? Well, you know that 5 and 55 both have a 5 as a common factor. 5 can go into itself one time. 5 can go into 55 11 times. 8 can go into 32 4 times. And it can go into itself one time. Multiply straight across. You get 4 11ths, and then you're done. It's simplified as best you can do. That's all we have for now. God bless.